The Schism in the Catholic Church. Prophecies and Revelations given to Luz de Maria. The Blessed Virgin Mary speaks. 12 February 2018. Children, see how the instant passes quickly. With this speed the schism of the Church is approaching you, believers in my Son, because of man's disobedience towards the divine law. 1 March 2017. Beloved children of my Immaculate Heart, you wait to see signs and wait for the instant to pass together with a multitude of signs, forgetting that in a few days schism can grow within my Son's Church, and this will awaken nations against nations. November 30, 2016. The devil is cunning and wants to bring my Son's Church to chaos, to schism. This is why I grieve, and why as a mother I come to you again to call you to discernment, to prayer, to meditation, and like my Son, to put into practice every word of the Gospel. James chapter 1 verse 22. May 13, 2016. My prophecy in Fatima has not concluded. My Son's Church will suffer the schism. Humankind does not perceive it. Due to the accelerated daily life, man has separated from my Son because of human occupations to which man gives a higher priority. My Son's people must retake the prayer to Saint Michael Archangel, defender of my Son's Church. 12 July 2015. My Son's Church will suffer the schism. Before the disbelief of my Son's people. Before the refusal to recognize my Son as their King. Before the outrageous liberality of men. Before the inexistence of values. Before the refusal to accept that the divine justice descends towards man, magnetized by the same man who rebels against what is natural to man. June 15, 2015. Pray, beloved children, because my Son's Church will live the great schism and those who do not know the word in the Holy Scripture will wander in ignorance from one place to another in search of the truth, their lack of knowledge due to living away from the divine will. All must arrive at the knowledge of faith. May 17, 2015. Remain attentive, my beloved, the schism in my Son's Church is near. There will be confusion, people will not know what road to choose, they will think that it is all over and done with, but this sign will be the great sign that my Son will allow in view of humankind's disobedience. 14 March 2015. At this instant evil has penetrated with force and has managed to confuse my Son's people to make them constantly divide my Son's mystical body, to confuse all the laymen and, with even more determination, lead the consecrated souls to the perdition so the priests will separate from the true doctrine and from the true faith, leading my Son's people to live in confusion and what is even more dangerous in despair. December 21, 2014. The schism will come to my children because of their ignorance and confusion. It will come to the Church of my Son. 7 January 2011. The Church will be shaken. Evil seeks division in order to weaken my children. June 25, 2014. This instant is decisive for souls and delicate for my Son's Church. It is totally besieged and a schism fast approaches, just as evil speedily seizes humanity. The 11th of September 2014. My Son's Church is heading towards great tribulations, to the point that a schism will seize it. My Son's Church will take from other religions and will cease to be the Church that my Son founded, drinking from waters that are not my Son's will. Division will come to it and the hierarchy will enter into profound divisions that will wound the divine heart of my beloved Son. My Son's Church will begin to be Protestant without being Protestant, setting aside the divine word and law. 10th of March 2014. I grieve, yes, but even in the midst of my pain, my heart does not cease beating, continually seeking you, because I am a mother who does not accept rejections, and the one who denies me the most, that one I seek even more to bring him closer to my son. I seek those who, like wolves dressed as meek sheep, have as their aim to provoke division in my son's church, division between brothers and sisters, and with this, the great schism that I have announced. 5 July 2009. The Church is being attacked again and again by Satan's snares, in order to be severely damaged due to divisions. The wolves in sheep's clothing seek the division of the Church to undermine the throne of my Peter, Benedict XVI. By distorting his words, they will take a big step to fight hard the fidelity of my Peter and attack him without mercy. Evil will not remove its sandals to walk on holy ground and will bring my Peter suffering. My children will be confused and follow the one who remains behind the great usurper. When my children awaken and become conscious of their mistake, they will be crying bitterly in the midst of great sufferings.